Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise here on Madden 25. Today is the day for the start of the postseason. It is the big time playoffs. I mean, last year we were in the Super Bowl against the Baltimore Ravens. And now this year, we have arguably a better team, and we are back. We were the number one seed in the entirety of the NFC side of the conference, and we will take on the Washington Commanders in today's episode in the divisional round. We do have a little bit of history, as I talked about in the last episode. We have a little bit of history with the Washington Commanders. They were the first ever team we played when we started up this franchise all the way back at the beginning of the Madden 25 cycle. So it didn't go well that time. We lost that game. But this time I think it's going to be a little different. Divisional round against the Commanders. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go do this. We ended the season with 15 wins and beating the Baltimore Ravens, the team that beat us in the Super Bowl last year in the final game of the regular season, gave us that 15th win. And we will take on the Washington Commanders and Jayden Daniels here in the divisional round of the playoffs. This is your playoff bracket for the season. The Chiefs and the Bengals, the Ravens and the Texans, us and the Commanders, and the Rams and the Vikings. So, looks like it could be a little difficult. We could have ourselves a matchup, a rematch with the Ravens if both of us make the Super Bowl one more time, and I think we could beat them this time. But if you're curious about regular season stats or anything like that, go back and watch the end of last episode. You'll be able to see all of that good stuff. I think it's time to play the playoff game. We got to get our revenge on Jayden Daniels and the Commanders. They don't have a better team than us, and let's go improve that. Barry Woodley got the touchdown record, the single season touchdown record in the last episode as well. If the offense runs through him, we should be fine. It is the NFC divisional round of the playoffs. Commanders and Buccaneers from Raymond James Stadium. We have home field advantage throughout the postseason because we were the number one seed, and I'd like to continue that by winning this game and going to the NFC Championship and doing that. But we got to get by this nasty combination of Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. They're going to be pretty tough. We know that Jayden Daniels is a great quarterback, so this is going to be quite the matchup. And we have a history with this team losing to them in the very first episode of the series. The very first game that we played in this series was against Washington, and we lost that game. Now, maybe that was, you could chalk that up to, it was my first game of Madden 25 ever. That could be a possibility. Oh, that's a deep ball. Antoine Winfield intercepts it! And Jayden Daniels has made a mistake early. Antoine Winfield won one-on-one with Terry McLaurin, and he won the 50-50. I'm not quite sure what Jayden Daniels was thinking on that one. But it works in our favor, that's for sure. Wow, Jayden Daniels he went for a 50-50 ball. He went for it all early. Maybe that shows the inexperience of a young quarterback. He tried to give it to his best receiver, and Antoine he outplayed him. He mossed him. And here comes Kyler Murray. Let's not take a look at those stats because they are shockingly bad. But it's not his fault, really. It's more my not trusting myself to throw the ball as much in this game. I don't know what it is about this game. It's probably just, I don't know. It feels so, it obviously is very clunky and very slow moving, the game is. It just doesn't feel very easy for me to throw the ball. I don't know if it's my fault. I don't know if other people feel that way. I don't know. I just don't like throwing the ball in this game for some reason, which is not something that I feel in college football 25. Like, I love throwing the ball in college football because it feels so smooth and I feel like I can actually get the ball where I want it to go. But in this game, absolutely hate throwing it. And that might be one of the main reasons why Barry Woodley is the all-time single-season rushing touchdown leader now, with 30, which he just got in the last episode by beating Daniel Tomlinson's record, which stood for what, like 20 years or something like that? Maybe less than that. Crazy record to break. I wish he would have broke the rushing yard record as well, but we just didn't have that many games left to do it. Oh, but Barry gets the edge. Barry Woodley gets the first down at the 9. Nice job by Barry. And we will continue to run this ball, though we're going to run it right at Jonathan Allen, which is not something you want to do, because he's going to do that. He's going to break instantly and destroy you before you can even really get the handoff. Tough to run against Jonathan Allen, that's for sure. I'm going to go Marv underneath. Marv and Harrison Jr. Get in there, Marv! He's at the 1. Come on, Marv. You just got to stretch that ball. That's all you got to do. Just stretch it a little, and you got a touchdown there. Whatever. We're at the 1-yard line. Under a minute to go first quarter. Barry Woodley into the end zone, touchdown. Too bad that playoff stats don't count for the regular season. Or that'd be number 31. Technically, it is number 31, but it's not going to count in the record book. But that's a really, really good first drive. We got the interception on Jayden Daniels to turn him over quickly and not allow Washington to build up any momentum of their own. And then we go on our first drive and score. I mean, talk about flipping the scripts. Flip the script. Huge momentum boost for us. And we will see what Jayden Daniels got up his sleeve for the next drive. Will he throw another interception? He probably should play it a little bit more conservative instead of just throwing deep balls one-on-one to Terry McLaurin. He's going to hand it off. Running back gets a yard out of it. His name is Gandy. I'm not sure who that is. Must be a draft pick from last year. But he had the 1-yard run. I'm surprised he even got a yard out of that. Daniels will stay in the pocket. He's got a lot of time. He finally throws it, and he throws it away. He had a lot of time in that pocket, and then he decided to scramble and throw it away. But with 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter, it's a big 3rd and 9. Come on, defense. One big stop. They'll punt it away to us. Chop Robinson. I went right past him. It's going to be a first down. No, it's not. He overthrew it. Oh, my God. We got bailed out. I thought for sure that I was going to get a first down catch after I completely whiffed on the sack. I went right by him. I don't know why. I thought that it was going to lock on to him and sack him. Instead, he just runs right past him. That's just my luck. But thankfully, Jayden Daniels put too much mustard on that one and overthrew his intended receiver. And still gives us the 4th down punt. That's big. That's real big. Because we can go back to our offensive game plan of just running the dang ball. Although they got their game plan of stopping the run game. Oh. Are they really going to stop us this entire game? Is it not going to be easy to run the football against them? We got the best running back in the league. Not able to run the football. Chris Olave can't turn around and find the football. What are you doing, Chris? You're wide open. Turn your head around. Turn your head around. Find the football. Find an open man. It's going to be McMillan this time. I almost said Olave, but it was McMillan who caught that. Thankfully, I almost did the usual thing that I do and throw it underneath and then not get the first down. But this time I floated it to the top receiver, and it actually worked. Barry's able to get a couple yards out of it. It becomes a 2nd and 3, and we're running right at Jonathan Allen again. This is not going to work, is it? I mean, it wasn't even Jonathan Allen that really made the tackle. Bucky Irving's the one who gets the first down this time. And it keeps on keeping on. And did we get the ball? I think we got the ball or we kicked away to start the first half. So we should get the ball in the second half, which is huge because we can attempt the double dip. Which, if you're not familiar with the double dip is, yes, you had to say it like that. And 2, you score at the end of the first half, you get the ball back to start the second half, and you score to start the second half. That is the double dip. We can attempt to try that here, although we're not going to snap it before the 2-minute warning. But it's a big 3rd and 8, actually. This is kind of a low-key, huge 3rd down. Because if we don't get this, we'll just probably take our field goal, which I don't really want to do. I want to get a touchdown, not a field goal. Trying to beat this Commander team very, very dominantly and not beat them by a field goal or whatever. If we can lob that over the top, it's Marvin Harrison Jr. And Marv is into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks. Maserati Marv with a big-time touchdown. I'll take that. That's huge. Big dubs. That's what I wanted. I wanted the touchdown. Kyler Murray floats it over the top, and Marv dives into the end zone for a tutty. We lead 14-0 at home against Washington. This Commander offense really just hasn't gotten going. They had the interception the first drive, and then the second drive, they looked like they kind of had something, and then they got shut down and had to... Ooh, Boom Tech worked that time. Then they had to punt it away. We'll see what they do on their next drive here. I can't tell who that running back is back there. Is that? It almost looks like A.J. Dillon. It might be. I don't know. It's obviously not Austin Eckler or anything like that. Jayden Daniels going to scramble. He gets brought down by David. Actually, that might have been... No, it was KJ Britt, excuse me. David's 54, not 52. That's got to be intercepted, and it is! It's Tyke Smith! What is happening? Jayden Daniels, and you can see him throwing a fit back there, jumping up and down, throwing a temper tantrum. Wow. Tyke Smith snags that ball out of the air. He jumped the route. Jayden thought he had him. And Tyke just read the eyes, and he jumped it. Doesn't get better than that. Noah Brown, you could have done a little bit better, I guess, of tacking the football. You kind of just stood there. Wow, what a scene. I mean, it's getting crazy. Can they show me the instant replay where Jayden Daniels throws the temper tantrum? Because that was hilarious. I don't know if a lot of you guys saw that. There it is. There it is. Here's the temper tantrum for Jayden Daniels. He's just jumping up. He's like, what's happening? What's going on? Why are you like this? Then look at Chop behind him. Chop celebrating behind him. That's crazy. That might actually be the thumbnail. Oh, man. What crazy scenes here in Tampa Bay as we as we look at Jayden Daniels being so upset. That's hilarious. All right. I mean, 2 interceptions thrown by Jayden Daniels between his first, 3 drives? This has gone from bad to worse for Daniels and the Commanders' offense. But it's gone unbelievably well for Kyler Murray in the Buccaneers offense. And with 45 seconds to go in the half, we have a chance to take a huge lead. Boone gets that, and he goes out of bounds as well. That's super big. Let's see, what do we go for here? Maybe levels? Maybe a little levels action here? Possibly. We have all of our timeouts, so we can kind of work with something here. Marv's going to be wide open. He turns it around on him. Marvin Harrison, we're going to call our first timeout. He's got 3 catches, 48 yards, and a touchdown. Marv's been huge. Marv has been huge, as he always is. We might not always find him every game, but when we do, he is huge. Olave finds a big catch. We'll call our second timeout. We're at the 13-yard line, and we'll go with the drive play. Send Olave deep. I'm thinking underneath to Mike Evans here, and it's going to work. Mike Evans, first down. We'll call our third timeout. I know it's a little risky, maybe a little stupid to call a timeout there, but I think it's going to work out for us in the end. Although if I take a sack here, that's not going to be good, and I do take a sack, we're going to have to spike this football. I couldn't spike the football. Yeah, that's my fault. I admit. That is 100% on moi. Not being able to score a touchdown there, taking a sack when you really shouldn't have. But it's okay. If it was a tie game, I'd be a lot more upset. I am still upset because a 3-touchdown lead headed into half when you're getting the ball would have been massive. But a 2-score lead getting the ball is still pretty big. That's on me, though. I can't make those mistakes. I should have found an open receiver to throw that ball to. Not taking the sack there. That was super stupid. Should never have happened. But it did. It wouldn't be a World of Jews video if I didn't make some stupid mistake, would it be? I gotta find a way to squeeze in my stupid mistakes, don't I? Whether it's a bad interception or taking a bad sack in a spot you shouldn't take. I gotta find the stupid mistakes somehow. Just as long as they don't cost me in the end. 3rd and 3. J-Mac wide open across the face. He's got the first down and more. Good job, J-Mac. J to the Mac. We'll motion Boone around. Snap it, and then probably just hit Boone right here, right? Yeah, Boone's wide open. Maybe not wide open, but he's NFL open. And he gets a bunch of yards. We'll go right back to the run game. We are cruising here in the third quarter, although Jonathan Allen's lined up right over the top of the center. He's probably going to get blown up. Well, he didn't get pushed over, but he does get passed by pretty quickly. Not many. Oh, Kyler's freaking out. Doing the windmill first down motion. I mean, it is a big first down there. Controls the game. And Jonathan Allen didn't even get blocked. What am I supposed to do on that? Jonathan Allen was in the backfield before I even handed the football off because he didn't get blocked. Not much else I could do except for just stand there and let him tackle me. I'm not going to break the tackle. It's Bucky Irving. Oh, Jonathan Allen's a menace. Not even speaking relevant things, speaking gibberish right now as I try to get that completed catch to, what's his face? What's his name even? Michael Mayer. I couldn't think of his name. I kept wanting to say Makana Meyer. That's my Hawaii safety from the Hawaii dynasty. But I couldn't figure out Michael Mayer's name. It wouldn't pop in my head. That's why I had the incoherent gibberish. That's going to be lobbed over the top to J-Mac. I'm surprised the DB didn't intercept that pass. If that's online, intercepted 1,000% of the time. Thankfully, it's not online. And we have brought this clock to under a minute here in the third quarter. We have done a great job of wasting time and trying to limit the amount of possessions that the Commanders get. Because even though that they've struggled on offense, one big play is all it really takes to get them back in this game. If I playmaker him up the field, he'll throw me a block. Kyler Murray down the field. Kyler Murray to the 6. The playmaker, my galaxy brain. We will end the third quarter. We have taken the entire third quarter clock to get to the, what are we at, the 6? Yeah, at the 6-yard line. And we have entered the fourth quarter with a 2-score lead over Washington and a chance to go up 3 scores with not a lot of time left, and Barry will do it. First play of the fourth quarter, Barry Woodley into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. We lead 3 touchdowns over Washington. And there is not a lot of time left, and Washington's offense has not proven to be good at all today. So we will see how they react to being down 3 scores. It's probably going to be a lot of passing, I would assume. But that has not gone well for Jayden Daniels. He's thrown 2 picks. Now, the second one can be argued that it's not really his fault. He put that to his receiver, Noah Brown, but Noah Brown did not attack the ball at all. He just let Tyke Smith jump in front of it. The first one is his fault. He went one-on-one with Terry McLaurin. Maybe he shouldn't have done it. Maybe he's too aggressive too early. I don't know. But that one should not have been, the second one should not have been thrown. Or it shouldn't have been his fault, really. Oh, I couldn't get the sack with Chop Robinson. He gets the completed catch. It's 2nd and 1 from the 35. I can't believe that Chop didn't get there in time. Looked like he was going to have him easy. But it's a 2nd and 1 now after the completed catch. Daniels will do a play action. Quickly, it's intercepted again. Jayden Daniels just cannot get out of his own way. KJ Britt this time. He was just standing there. Wow. Jayden Daniels has thrown his 3rd interception of the day. And that one might be the worst of them all. I mean, he can't get out of his own way. He's just throwing bad passes. KJ Britt hadn't even moved. All he did was, the play started, he backed up like 2 feet, and the ball was right in his hands. It's a nightmare divisional playoff game for the Commanders offense, and I feel bad for the fans, man. They came into this game, they were probably super hyped. You're getting to play a playoff game with such a young quarterback, and this is the performance you get. What a dud of a playoff appearance for the Commanders. They'll be one and done, but we will get to play in the NFC Championship for the 2nd year in a row. I don't know who it's going to be against. I don't even know who I'd rather it be. I think it's the Rams, right? They're one of the teams that it could be. I forget who the other team is. Vikings, maybe? I can't remember exactly. I know that the Rams are one of them. Would I want it to be the Rams? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the Rams look like at this point. Do they still have Stafford playing, or did he retire after the first year? Barry doing a good job of draining time. Getting it down to almost the 2-minute warning. We'll have to snap this one more time. Double teamed on Jonathan Allen, thankfully, so he didn't blow up that play. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. That will be the 2-minute warning. Dos Minutos. Let's go up 4 touchdowns on the boys. It's already pretty much game over, but a 4th touchdown would solidify it, guaranteed 1,000%, and that is exactly what has happened. 4 touchdown lead, 28-0. Are we going to put a donut on the board for the playoffs? That's crazy. I knew this is the best defense in the NFL, statistically. But to shut out a team that has made the playoffs, that's insane. But if the Commanders don't score in the next 2 minutes, that's going to be what happens. A nice little shutout in the postseason. Let's see what Jayden's got up his sleeve. I mean, he's going to be gunslinging at this point. Down 4 touchdowns with 2 minutes to go. You just got to be hucking the ball. And that's exactly what he does. First throw is completed for actually a pretty solid gain. But that clock is just eating away. I mean, that was a heavy chew on that clock. Daniels will scramble. Chop's right there. Chop can't get him. He throws it away. Chop is so close on multiple different sacks. He just can't get there. He's had a bunch. He's had like 3 opportunities today. He just can't get there. Oh, he's got another opportunity. He's going to get it away again. Oh, my God, Jayden. What are you doing? I told you, he's just hucking. He's hucking footballs down the field, seeing what works. That didn't work. It almost did. I'm kind of surprised the CPU receiver didn't make the catch there. But a minute 14 and 3rd and 10. Jayden's got time. He fires. It's going to be held on to. Completed. I mean, we had a guy right on top of that dude. He still held on. But we are under a minute. It's over. There's just mathematically not enough time left. Daniels, he'll scramble. He'll set his feet. Mike Hall Jr. got to him. But again, Daniels throws it away. This is the signs of an inexperienced quarterback. He's only in his 2nd year in the league. Oh, this time Chop's got to have him. You got to be kidding me. What does Chop have to do to get a sack? I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Chop has had attempt after attempt at trying to get a sack. He just can't get it. Another throw. This time it's wide open. Keep him in bounds. Good job. But clock will continue to move. It's Randolph with the catch. Oh, and that just ate every single second off the clock. They snap it with no time left. Triple digits. He just checks it down to, I think that's A.J. Dillon. I don't even know for sure. It just kind of looks like him. I think it is actually A.J. Dillon. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win 28-0 over the Washington Commanders. I mean, Jayden Daniels, he just did not play well at all. He couldn't get out of his own way. 3 interceptions in this one. Bad performance. Bad performance by the Commanders' offense. But it's a good performance from the boys. We will move on to the NFC Championship and play another team. We have a chance to redeem ourselves in the Super Bowl. But we got to get through whoever we have to play in the NFC title game. Carl Patterson gets an upgrade point. Good for him. Who's it going to be in the NFC chip? Who's it going to be? The L.A. Rams. Yeah, they are in the NFC Championship. It is going to be the Chiefs and the Texans. Oh, man. Us versus the Rams, Chiefs versus the Texans. So the Ravens, we will not have our rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. They got beat by Houston. Please do not let the Chiefs get to the Super Bowl. I would be crying in my shoes if they got to the Super Bowl. But we've got to get to the Super Bowl. And that'll be in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.